Welcome to Jackson Stevens Global. Introducing the 7 Dimensions. A research-based proprietary scientific communication strategy for senior executive transition and placement. In 2008, the Great Recession devastated the executive search industry. Jackson Stevens led the first of its kind research to identify hiring anomalies by offering highly discounted executive search rates in exchange for candor from employers. We studied, classified, categorized, and documented all communications occurring in the hundreds of candidate presentations, which led to the discovery of what we call the 7 Dimensions. The 7 Dimensions include information about a candidate's performance and fall into 3 categories. Primary, information that proves the candidate's performance. Secondary, information that indicates their performance. And tertiary, information that is not related to performance, but qualifies the candidate for consideration. We use this construct to reverse engineer job descriptions and ultimately the entire placement continuum, from the offer all the way back to the presentation of the resume. We trademarked this process, the 7 Dimensions. Here is an overview of the primary dimensions. The 7 primary dimensions, or proofs of performance, whether showcased in the resume or presented during interviews, prove the candidate's ability to resolve the challenges faced by the employer, which, if done in enough categories, results in placement. These include thought and tactical leadership, actions taken, results, velocity, and the legacy of the solution. Through our trademark 7-dimensional communication formula, the candidate is able to showcase multiple proofs of performance during the presentation phases, demonstrating the breadth and the depth of their performances. In addition, we discovered 24 secondary dimensions. These are not proofs, but rather indicators of performance. Examples include being recruited, promoted, or commissioned by someone on the board or C-suite, longer than average tenure per employer, exceeding expectations, increasing corporate valuation, awards, and corporate promotions, to name a few. Lastly, there are tertiary dimensions, which are most commonly seen on resumes built by the candidates themselves or professional resume or transition services. These include rhetorical statements, descriptions of responsibilities, employer history, budgets, roles within the reporting structure, and a few highlighted achievements out of context. By completing this industry-leading research, Jackson Stevens Global discovered the keys to placement, unlocking consideration for high-level opportunities. This, combined with our unprecedented ability to introduce candidates to the executive search community, reflects the value we bring to an organization releasing a senior executive and to the executive themselves. If you or your company would like to learn more, please contact us by filling out the form below. And thank you from all of us at Jackson Stevens Global.